Hey everybody, welcome to another round of Canje Plays, and today I have with me Kate. Hey Kate, what's up?
Hey everyone, I'm doing good. How's everybody else doing today?
We are doing fantastic, and we're going to be getting into Lord of the Rings LCG. It's been a while since we played. Um, I would
Kate apologizes. Kate's been really busy for the last couple months.
well, not only you've been busy, but I've been busy with my new addiction, which is Marvel United, and playing that like crazy. Hey Tara, what's going on? Hey Janet. Hello, hello, welcome. Pull up a chair, pull up a chair. So we are going to get into Lord of the Rings LCG into the third scenario where I can't pronounce the word of what that is. So
A journey to Rhosgobel?
Rhosgobel, that place. We're gonna go there. We're gonna play some games there. So we're gonna be playing this on Tabletop Simulator. I put it in the comment in the title because a lot of people were saying, "Let us know when you are." So if we want to, we can or not, and we won't think it's on tabletop, but that's okay. So before we get into it, I want to say thank you to my Patreons. I appreciate you so much. Thank you to my YouTube subscribers as well. And if you're neither coming by to just see what the hell I'm doing and how Kate is going to save me from botching the play, um, welcome, pull up a chair. So we're going to get into this. We're going to have a good time. And the usual medium, we're going to go to BGG, take a look at the ranking, and then get right down to the tabletop simulator and play some games. It'll be fun. It'll be fun. It'll be fun, right? It'll be fun. We're gonna live. We're gonna live.
Uh, well, we might live.
So, Lord of the Rings, the card game, came out in 2011, but last year they did a revised release. Now, in 2011, that's 10, what? Nope, 11 years ago. This is 2022. It is. It got a 7.7 on Board Game Geek. 23,000 people ranked it that way. It's the sixth most customizable game, but overall it's 143. I think because not a lot of people are, or not a lot of people are into like Lord of the Rings and the lore, so they don't go for that stuff. They want something a little bit, I don't know, something different. But it might just be that it didn't get ranked as high. But for people who do love Lord of the Rings, that's a high ranking of 143 out of all the board games in Board Game Geek's database. So it's still high up there. Um, the game is 1 to 2 player, but if you in 2011, if you bought a core box, then it was 1 to 2 player, and you would have to buy another core box to make it 1 to 4 player. With the revised copy, it is 1 to 4 player, and they've since released 4 expansion packs for decks, different decks that you can play and add those up to add more variety to your game and lots of cards as you sink money into the LCG world that Kate dragged me into. The,
I have no regrets.
the gameplay is 30 to 60 minutes. Maybe. It depends. Age range
It
about
it
13.
depends on
Go
yeah,
ahead.
it depends on number of play. The 30 to 60 depends on number of players and like how well versed you are in the
Yeah.
game. So
Yeah. And I'm just a newbie, so I have the pro with me to show me how this works. So age range about 13 plus, community says 12 plus can play, and the weight's about a 3.19. So when it comes to complexity and weight of a game, do you feel that that's an apt score of a 3.19 for this game?
yeah, I'd say it's fair just because differing scenarios are harder or more complicated, have different mechanics, but also deck building is inherently a part of this game and that adds to the complexity of it. I mean, a lot of people don't like deck building, so they just net deck with decks that they find on like Rings DB or other places, but like for me, deck building is part of the experience, so it's a part of the puzzle figuring out like how to do a deck and get it down to manageable size to
Mm-hmm.
do what you want and so on.
And
So
yeah, and I honestly got to tell you, Kate also builds the decks for me for for Arkham Horror. And honestly, if you did not, I probably wouldn't be playing that game. I am not a deck builder whatsoever. I love the story and the lore that goes into that stuff. So Arkham Horror has like a fantastic story, and being able to play it optimally is a work in progress, and it's all on RNG of card draw. But the decks that you create are really they work well. You know what I mean? So I think you do a fantastic job of that.
Oh, thanks. It's also fun just to create random crazy decks and see if they work too, which sometimes they do. They really shouldn't, but you know, when you're the one who designed it, you know what you want it to do,
And it,
so it'll do the
yeah,
crazy thing.
I know, right? So this game was designed by Nate French, a great group of artists, the wonderful, beautiful art that's on these cards, and it's published by Fantasy Flight Games. And like I said, this one, the base one came out in 2011. And it says 1 to 2 player, but if you go get it now and you get the revised core set, it's 1 to 4 player, and you get more variety. So it'll be good. It's Terrace. I want this game, but my what? I want this game, but my completest self would try to hunt down all things for this, so I banned myself from getting it. My sanity is saved.
Tara, the good news, they're re-releasing probably most of it. I know they're releasing the Angmar Awakened cycle as a large box
Yeah.
sometime in the next few months. So it's like, my advice to anybody getting into this, don't try and hunt down the old packs. It's not worth it. They'll be way too expensive and you won't be able to find them. Like, there's one I've been trying to track down for 5 years and I can't.
So my thing would say so what you're saying is Tara can get into this now, and the completist in her will get all the decks as they are re-released.
Yeah, so get into it now and then just slowly spread out, the buying as they re-release them. Yeah, nobody try and track down the old stuff unless your store has a old backlog and they're trying to sell it to get rid of it. Don't try and do that. It's no. That leads to what I did, which is called when friends visit large cities, I tell them to buy anything they can find that I don't have and I'll pay them back and they come back with a backpack worth of stuff for me.
you, you
That
know
is legitimately what I did.
I feel you, because just the other day I was like, hey, when you go to your friendly local game store, if you see Marvel United, pick that up and send it to me and I'll pay you. So yes, I understand the struggle.
Yeah, we all have that one game where we will just do whatever. So
Janet said, yes, I really want to play the Hobbit sagas, but both boxes are not available, so I'm hoping FFG will include the saga boxes along with the other content. They seem to be going that way. Because they have all the work done, they don't really have to do much else except for just say, hey, reprint and ship. So I think I wouldn't be surprised if you see all the content coming back out, especially the Hobbit saga.
yeah, I'm sure the sagas will be reprinted. I don't know if they'll put them into like a larger box just to make
Oh,
it
you think they'll
slightly.
break them out? I thought they were
Well,
done
it's
with
like
that whole thing.
well, the sagas are already. It's like there's two boxes per book per se. So there's two for Fellowship, two for Towers, two for Return of the King, and two for Hobbit.
Hmm.
I don't know if they're gonna think it's worth it to put those into like
A big box.
one box each or like a big giant box. So I'm like, those they might just reprint the way they are.
Oh, gotcha.
But I'm
Okay.
like, those they'll definitely reprint. I can't see them not reprinting the sagas. So
Unless they hate money, you know.
it's FFG. They don't hate money, they hate us.
Oh gosh. All right, let's get down to the tabletop simulator and let's get into this death. This whatever this is. Whatever this is gonna be. This thing. All right, so let me slide this out for a second. And all right, we're ready to go. So, the journey to Bell. This is a difficulty level 6. While traveling in the Anduin Valley, the heroes come across a fallen eagle, dreadfully wounded from a recent battle with goblins. and on the verge of death. Given their location, the heroes attempt to transport the eagle to. I'm just going to let you say the word.
Rhosgobel?
On the edge of the Mirkwood, in the hope that the wizard Radagast can save the eagle's life. A journey to
Rhosgobel.
is played with an encounter deck built with all the cards from the following encounter sets, which has already been done. And the ally objective card, which is Williador. Did I say that right? Oh my god, I hope I said that.
Yes.
Yes! In this
Yes.
scenario, the players encounter an ally objective called Williador the Eagle. This card has a constant effect that reads, the first player gains control of. You're going to be the first player. That gains control of Williador as an ally. This means that the first player takes control of Williador can use him in the same manner they would use any ally they control. At the end of each round, when the first player token passes to a new player, the new first player also. Oh, so he just passes between us. Okay.
He keeps passing.
Williador also has the text no attachments. This means that players cannot play or move attachment cards onto Williador. If Williador leaves play for any reasons, the player loses the game. Additionally, if the players who control Williador is eliminated, the players have lost the game. So we got a new keyword here that says remove from game. Players may be instructed to remove cards from the game during the scenario. When a card is removed from the game, it should be set aside and ignored for the rest of the game. Okay, so Arkham Horror stuff. Do not place any remove from game cards in the discard pile, as effects to bring cards back from the discard pile no longer interact with these cards. All right, cool. So, deck introduction, or we hop right into it?
Well, let's just go over
Okay.
the
Yep.
two. So, the setup for the first stage of the quest is the Wounded Eagle. After a fierce conflict with a group of trolls, you come across a fallen eagle, grievously wounded and on the verge of death. So for the setup, you find the location Rhosgobel and the Williador card and add them to the staging area. We also have to add 2 damage tokens to Williador. So.
Right here. Cool, cool. So there's
And then
Roscoe, whatever. There's the place. All right.
yeah, so Rhosgobel says has X threat and 4 progress is needed to get past it. So X is the number of players in the game, and while Rhosgobel is in the staging area, Williador cannot be healed. So to travel here, players must complete stage 1 of the quest before we can travel here. So the longer we take in stage 1, the more hurt Williador gets, and we can't heal him up.
Okay.
So we kind of read what Williador says before. He has 20 health in total, 1 willpower, 1 attack, 1 defense. So if he dies, we lose the game, which is not good.
Okay.
So that's how it goes. So I'll just grab the first quest card and flip it to the other side.
Okay.
So 8 progress is needed. And the eagle's wounds cannot be tended in the wilderness, so you attempt to bring the creature to Rhosgobel, where the wisdom of Radagast the Brown may be his only hope. So, basically, this is one of the few scenarios where you kind of have to build towards something in this, because Williador is constantly getting hurt, so you have to be able to heal him.
Okay.
This is one of the few scenarios where it's very hard to not deck build somewhat towards this.
Okay. All right.
Because, I mean, technically you can win the scenario without having any other healing cards to heal Williador. It's just not very easy.
Gotcha. Gotcha. Okay. All right. So we shuffle the encounter deck, right?
Yes.
Okay, and then we go down and do some introductions. So you've created a deck, and I've posted the link to the decks that Kate created in the description of this video. So if you don't see it, just do a refresh, because I did it right before we started, and you should see the decks there. Now this is her healing deck.
Yeah, so this is a new deck. I haven't actually had a chance to try it out yet, so
YOLO!
we'll see how this goes. It's also somewhat larger than your typical deck. Most decks stay around the 50 to 51 card minimum that they need to be. I managed to get this down to about 58, but at its height it was a lot bigger. I was stuck around 69 cards for a
Good
while. That took me.
grief.
It's like I want all of these things, but I can't have them. So, so the heroes I have for the game are Glorfindel. So his action is I can pay 1 resource from his resource pool to heal 1 damage on any character, and I can do this once per round.
Okay.
So next is Rhosgobel. So if the active location shares a trait with a location in the victory display, she gets +2 willpower. You will notice that the Rhosgobel location card has victory points, so once we get past it, it goes to the victory display.
Okay.
And it has the forest trait, so basically any forest location gets her extra willpower after that.
Will you
Then if
always get
the
+2? So will you be at +4 once that hits the victory display for forever?
yeah, once Rhosgobel hits the victory display, she just has 4 willpower,
Okay.
more or less
Okay.
for any location that has the forest trait on it,
Okay.
basically. And then the next part is if the attacking enemy shares a trait with an enemy in the victory display, she gets +2 defense. So there are some enemies in this that have victory points. Whether or not we see them, we'll find
We
out. But
we'll
it could
we'll
be
we'll see them. If they're horrible,
well.
we'll see them.
There. You'll remember a few of them, Canje.
Please don't let it be the hill troll.
And then I have Baragond. So he is Sentinel. So that's the keyword that means I can use him to defend attacks against other players. So his response is after he defends an attack and takes no damage, I reduce the defending player's threat by 1. So and
Ah.
I can do that once per round.
So your plan is to heal with Glorfindel and defend Williador with
Well,
Baragon.
yeah, because I know how the scenario goes. Technically, I'll be healing us with Glorfindel. I won't be healing Williador with Glorfindel.
Okay.
There's a reason why, which you'll find out when we get to stage 2.
Okay. All right. And so you're at 30, Brett. What you have on
Yes.
there. And mine is a tweak deck that you did. You tweaked it a bit for this scenario.
Yeah, it's mostly the same tactics deck you've played before. I think I changed 4 or 5 cards, so it's not very different.
Okay. Right, so I still have Theoden, and Bard. Shuffle this up. Alrighty. I'll let you walk us through. You'll enjoy this first player.
So, all right, so setup time. So draw your starting 6 cards, and
Okay.
let's see if we want to mulligan.
You should be able to see my hand, so you don't have to drop them on the board if you don't want to, and I should be able
Yeah.
to see yours.
Well, I'll drop mine just so people can see as well.
Oh, fine. That fine makes sense. Sure. So let's take a look at yours to start.
So I have a test of will, so cancel one revealed effect. That's just been revealed, so that's a nice one to start with. Desperate Defense. After a Sentinel character is declared as a defender, it gets +2 defense for the attack. This attack deals no damage. You can ready the defending character.
Very cool. Very
So that's
cool.
good. And that's actually good for Baragond or Theoden on your side, because he also has Sentinel.
That's very cool.
Next is the Imladris Caregiver, and it is discard a card from your hand to heal 1 damage on any character, limit twice per round.
Okay.
So that's a
Yeah.
little healing.
Yeah.
Haldir of Florian, he has ranged and Sentinel. He's kind of just an overall good card to have around.
Okay.
A little expensive, but decent stats. Elrond, so at the end of the round, you discard Elrond from play. After he enters play, we can choose one. Heal all damage from a hero, discard a condition attachment, or each player draws a card. So, depending what's needed, he's kind of a bit of a more situational card for some stuff that
Okay.
could show up.
All right.
And Hasty Strike, cancel a shadow effect just triggered during the combat phase. So,
How are you feeling about the card?
I like some of the cards in here, but there's other cards I want to see more.
So you're ditching it?
Oh, I might be ditching this. I don't want to, but I might be ditching it.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. All right, let's take a look at yours.
Okay. Mine, I have Knights of Minas Tirith. If each of your heroes has a printed that symbol, resource icon, Knights of Minas Tirith gains response. After Knights of Minas Tirith enters play, choose an enemy in the staging area, engage that enemy, and exhaust Knights of Minas Tirith to declare it as attacker, and resolve its attack against that enemy. Seems like it's more kind of pull off somebody.
So what it does is basically you get in a you get to take something out of the staging area before we go questing, and you
Oh,
get
to
to
lower the
attack it right
threat.
away.
Okay.
And you get to attack it right away, so you might be able to kill something because it's not going to attack you first. So you
Uh,
get basically a first strike on it.
okay. They could have just said that. That's weird verbiage. Okay. A good
Remember that
explanation.
this is the grandfather of the cooperative LCG.
I have Marksman of Lorien. Ranged response after Marksman of Lorien enters play. Choose an enemy. That enemy gets -2 defense until the end of the round. I have Legolas. Range. After Legolas participates in an attack that destroys an enemy, draw a card. That's handy. I have a lot of allies. Gondorian Spearman. Sentinel. After Gondorian Sion is declared as a defender, deal 1 damage to the attacking enemy. Then we have Thickets of Spears. You must use resources from 3 different hero pools to pay for this card. Choose a player. That player's engaged enemy cannot attack that player this phase. 3 different pools. I'm of 1 pool, so I don't know if that will work.
No, so 3 different pools is just 3 different heroes.
Oh, not the icons. Okay.
Yeah.
And
So basically, basically to use this card, you have to have all tactics heroes. Is
Okay.
basically what it's saying.
Okay. And then our favorite, Wing Guardian. Sentinel Wing Guardian cannot have restricted attachments. After an attack in which Wing Guardian defends, resolves, pay 1 tactics resource or discard Wing Guardian. It's kind of like he grabs something and flies away.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so this is ally heavy. This is really ally heavy.
Yeah, yours is also pretty, and it's not the cheapest. Even though you can afford most of the
Like
cards, you
2
can
of
only
them, yeah.
it's
Yeah,
like
I might mulligan too. So you're gonna mulligan?
yeah, I think I got to. As much as I'd like to keep this, it's not.
We draw 5, and then I'll put that. Do I have to put them back in, shuffle, and draw, or do I draw 5, then put them back in and shuffle?
No, you put them back in. It is the worst mulligan in any LCG ever. Oh, this might be. I think this is better.
I think I got the same cards. Well, I've got 2 of the same for so far. Let's see what you got.
No, you get 6 cards, Canje. You get 6 cards. Draw another one.
Hey, I like to handicap myself. What? Yep,
You almost have the same hand.
I almost have the exact same hand. So what'd you get?
All right, so mine's a little different. I have 3 of the same cards. So the Test of Will, which I'm happy to see back, the Desperate Defense, and the Imladris Caregiver. But the other ones I have are Iorith. So she costs nothing and she has no stats whatsoever. And she can't attack or defend. However, I can spend a lore resource to exhaust her and then heal 3 points of damage on a character. Any player may trigger this effect. So if someone else was playing lore characters as well,
They could do it
they
too.
could also trigger this.
Very cool.
Because so it's nice, but she can't do anything else, but she also costs nothing. So
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
good. A card I'm really happy to see that showed up is Light of Valinor. So attached to a Noldor or Sylvan hero, attached hero does not exhaust to commit to a quest.
That's
I am
cool.
very happy that showed
And
up.
it's an attachment, so it's always Noldor Sylvan. So this is
So it
so
can go on either
Glorfindel. Yeah.
Glorfindel or Rosniel. And it's going on Glorfindel. That is who it is meant to go on.
So I know your first action. Gotcha.
Yeah, that's the thing that's happening. The Cloak of Lorien, attached to a Noldor or Sylvan character, limit 1 per character. The attached character gets +1 defense or +2 if the active location has the forest trait.
So yep, you're doing that
So that's
too.
another.
Yep.
Yeah, well, I'm not going to do it right away because we don't have any active locations.
Okay.
So it'd be good next round.
Gotcha. All right, so let's see. What's the same thing I got? The same thing I had was Marksman of Lorien, Knights of Minas Tirith,
And the
Gondorian
Gondorian.
Spearmen. But the new stuff is Horseback Archer, once again another ally, which is ranged. The Support of the Eagles, so attached to a Tactics hero, exhaust Support of the Eagles to choose an Eagle ally. Until the end of the phase, attached hero adds that ally's fight or defense. Choose one to its own. And then we have Vassal of the Windlord. Range, Vassal of the Windlord cannot have restricted attachments. After an attack in which Vassal of the Windlord attacks resolve, discard it from play as it flies away. Alright, this is happening. Okay, so.
Well, it's not bad. It's like you got a lot of 3-cost stuff.
That's the
But
problem.
to be fair, you'll rack up your money fast, but
It's high cost, but it's high reward. Alright, so let's begin.
all right. So begin. Everybody gets a resource,
Huh?
and then you draw one more card.
Okay. To the Airy. After an ally is destroyed, exhaust one ego character to move that ally from the discard pile to its owner's hand. That's
Oh,
pretty
that's
cool.
not too bad.
What you got?
So mine action: choose a character, heal all damage from that character.
Yeah, you are all about the heals.
Yeah, that is what I'm about.
Alright, so let's see what
All
horrible
right.
thing awaits us.
So Williador is coming down to me because I'm first player at the moment.
Yep.
So I'm just gonna put him over here.
Okay.
All right. So cards. I am definitely putting on the Light of Valinor onto Glorfindel because that's the thing. Oh, come
Yeah,
on.
I got you. Go for it. There you go.
There we go.
Okay.
For now, I'm also going to put out Iorith because she's free.
Yep.
And might as well get that going. Um, I think I do want to put out the Imladris Caregiver just so I have something else out there at the moment.
Okay.
Because worst case scenario, he can take a damage for now. So.
Okay. Alright. For me. Ugh. There's something out there. Maybe the Gondorian Spear? Or there's the free attack with the Knight of Minas Tirith.
Well, that's good once we have enemies in the staging area. So.
They'll be at a staging area for sure. I potential put out Gondorian Spearman and the Vassal of the Windlord just to get the support of the Eagles next round. Maybe.
Yeah, it's not bad. I'm like, because again, you don't have to use the
Right.
Vassal of the Windlord right away. I
Right.
mean,
I think that's probably the best bang for the buck right now. So yeah, I'll do that. So that's 2, it's 3, spend all of them. Okay.
Alright, so now it is time for questing. So, oh, we will. Oh, come here.
Did you grab one? I can get it.
I'm
I can
trying to
grab it if
grab
you.
the.
Yeah.
There we go.
You got both of them? Okay.
So we are currently starting with 2 threat in the staging area.
Yep.
Most likely, rule of thumb, that'll go up to about 6 at least.
Okay. So what you doing?
So I'm going to put in Glorfindel because he doesn't exhaust to
Exhaust.
commit to a
Yeah.
quest.
So that's
So
3.
for sure that's 3.
Yep.
And then for the time being, I think I'm also going to put in Rossiel for another couple.
It's 5.
So that gives me 5 for now. Like, do I want to put in 6 for the caregiver? Yeah, let's put in 6 for the caregiver.
Okay.
Let's try and get this going.
Okay.
And then, now, we can also put in Williador as well
Um.
for 7.
Okay. You want to?
It's like the faster we make
Sure.
it past the first stage, the better, the faster we can get to healing him.
Okay.
So
So that's
I'm
7.
not opposed to doing quite a bit in
Okay.
the
So
first little bit.
that's 7. So of course Thalen has to go.
hmm
So that's 1.
It's
Uh.
2.
Oh, sorry. Oh,
Remember?
it's been a while. It's been a while. Yeah, while Thalen is committed to a quest, deal 1 damage to each enemy as it's revealed by the encounter deck. How did he get 2? Oh,
Theoden's ability.
because of Theoden. Yeah.
Yep.
So oh, I can
So
do.
one thing you might notice, my deck is not geared towards being able to get rid of enemies very
I
easily, so
know.
that's going to be your job.
Yeah. Okay, so then that's all I got. So we're at 9.
Alright, so we're at 9 so far. Alright, so first, okay, we've shuffled this, right?
Yep.
Alright, first card.
Black Force
The black
Bats.
one.
Only Eagle.
So
Oh,
only eagle characters or characters with ranged can attack or defend against black forest bats.
yeah, I'm gonna fight them. Okay.
However, so they take 1 damage because
Yeah.
of
Thalen.
pollen. So let's do that. And card number 2 is the location. Mountains of Mirkwood. To travel, reveal the top card of the encounter deck and add it to the staging area to travel here. And response after it leaves play as the explored location, each player may search the top 5 cards of their deck for 1 card and add it to their hand. Shuffle the rest of the search cards back into their deck.
That's not
So that's
bad.
actually not a bad location.
Right.
So that gives us a total of 5
Yep.
to our. Did we have
It's
5
9.
to our
9.
9?
Yep.
That gives us 4 Really? Did you go?
Go get.
How? How did you even do that?
So we get 4.
And my streak of weird things happening in Tabletop Simulator is unbroken. Alrighty.
All right.
So we made 4 progress.
Halfway there.
We cannot travel to Rhosgobel yet,
Right.
but we can travel to the mountains of Mirkwood.
Which will reveal an
So,
encounter. Or reveal the
so
top
it
card
will
of the encounter.
reveal the top card of the encounter deck, which, I mean,
Sure.
is not bad. We only have the bats right now,
Yeah.
so
Sure. Let's do it.
I'm like, let's go do that. So we're gonna travel here. So let's take out the top card. And
Treachery. Deal 1 damage to each character without any attachments. You.
ugh, yeah, that was
It's not a
things.
shadow, so doesn't. So
And it's not the worst one in there.
no. So 1 damage. Nice glitch. Yeah, did it stick for a second? Yeah, sorry.
Sadly, that does get rid of one cop, my Iorith.
I
She's
think
gone.
I think that gets rid of my Gondorian Spearman and the Vassal of the Windlord. Yep.
Uh, yes, it does.
So it was an
Fair
awful
enough,
card.
that just happened.
It was an
Yeah,
awful
it
card.
was an awful card. It'd probably be worse next round, so.
Alright, well, this trash goes away. Alright. Okay. So I'm going to choose to face this enemy.
Alright, so the bats are yours.
Yep.
Now, just gonna.
Yeah, I'm
So,
going to fan with him.
uh, nope,
Nope.
you can't.
Oh, they attack first, right?
Only,
Or do I have to?
only equal characters or characters with ranged can attack or defend against the Black Forest bats.
So I might have to take it so I can kill it.
Yeah, pretty much. That's how that's gonna go.
Yeah, I'll have to take the hit. So they pull
So,
a counter card
shadow
for
card.
madness.
And it's got to be undefended, sadly.
Yeah.
No
Oh,
effect.
nothing. That's good.
That's good. So you need to do one one damage to any one hero.
Yeah. It will be. I'll say it and take it. Still there?
All right.
Okay.
Yep, I'm still here.
All right. So now I can declare attacks.
Yes.
Boop. And it has no shielding. And it
Yeah,
has
it
no
does.
shielding. So. Oh. Do I have to? I want to make sure I do this in order, so I just exhausted to kill it with 1 damage.
Mhm.
It has no shielding, it dies.
Yep,
Alright, so this goes to discard.
it does.
Okay. Alright,
All right, that's all the combat. So, refresh phase.
okay.
So, for put up your threat by 1.
Yep.
First player token passes over.
And I get the Boyd,
Yeah, you get the bird.
and then we draw 1 card, right?
Yeah, and now we're back into the resource phase. So grab a
Oh, grab a
resource
resource, then draw a card.
and draw a card.
Okay, so my card is Secret Vigil. Attached to an enemy, limit 1 per enemy. Attached enemy gains -1 threat. When attached enemy is destroyed, reduce each player's threat by the attached enemy's printed threat.
Alright, and the card that I found is Arwen. So when she exhausts, I can choose a character, and that character gains Sentinel and +1 defense until the end of the round.
Very cool. You got a question from Janet who says, Kate, have you used dragon cards for Lord of the Rings?
Dragon cards.
DRAGN. But I don't know what that means. It may be sleeves? I don't.
Um,
I'm
do you mean
unsure.
like Dragon Shield card sleeves or like actual dragon cards? I'm like there is like the smog scenario in Lord of the Rings. I'm not sure what dragon cards
She'll
you're
probably,
referring
yeah,
to.
Janet will probably clarify that. All right, so now we go into figuring out what I'm gonna do. It's a free online for playing Lord of the Rings LCG.
I have not. Usually for the LCG, I just stick with my physical copy. Like I play Tabletop Simulator with Canje, but for the rest of the time, I legitimately lug around my core box with it's 8 built decks in a few scenarios. It's way simpler than carrying around the 10 binders it's in, so. But I will take a look at that.
The problem is I want to attach this secret vigil if something's terrible, but thinking I want to bring out the horseback archer. Or I could put the attachment on somebody so that craziness doesn't happen again.
Hey Dan, sadly, no, I have not ever ridden a dragon. It's on my bucket list though.
Kate Targaryen. Jan says you can play multiplayer and solo. I've really liked it to get a quick game in. Nice, very nice. I'm gonna have to check that out. All right, so I'm trying to decide what to do because I don't know what to do. I'm either the horseback archer or putting out the attachment on Theoden for support of the eagles. I don't know. I don't have any eagles. The plan was to have that eagle there to make this work, but that got ruined. Now if I had the Knight in Spirit, I could have killed that thing before it hit. I think I'm gonna put out I think I'll put out the horseback archer. I don't I feel like that's a mistake, but it is what it is. Okay, that's all I got.
Alright, so on my side, I'm going to spend 1 to put the Cloak of Lorien onto Rhosgobel. Get that going. And then we are also going to now. Like, I'm pretty sure I don't really need the Desperate Defense at the moment. Just watch that just be a horrible decision. But I think, because it's not going to be something I'm going to be playing for a while, I am going to discard this.
Okay.
To heal 1 point of damage from Theoden.
Thank you.
And then for now, I'm going to keep the resource in Glorfindel, because I think we're okay for now.
Okay.
But we'll see.
Alright. On to Weston.
Alright.
Thalen, of course, is going for 2. And I'll send the Boyd as well for 1.
Alright, then on my side, we will do Glorfindel again for 3. We will do Rhosgobel for 2 more. And, because, yeah, we need to push through this fast, we're going to send the Caregiver for another 1.
So we're back at 9 to 2.
Yep.
Okay.
Alright, so first card.
Not a hill troll, not a hill troll, not a hill troll.
Orcs. So when revealed, the first player chooses a character currently committed to a quest, deal 2 damage to that character. So,
Thalen may have to take it.
I'd rather he do that because there's worse cards. Yeah, I can heal him, and there's worse cards than that one revealed effect. So
he'll take it
because I can heal him up again with the 1 resource in Glorfindel, so he's back to 2.
They're also gonna take it.
Yeah. All right, and next card.
Oh, you healed him?
No, not yet.
Not yet. Okay.
I will after. This is why. Because this card exists.
So he might be dead.
No, this is why I kept the 1 blue resource. For the cancel the when revealed effect of a card that was just revealed from the encounter deck.
Thank you.
That's why I kept that.
Thank you.
Because that card exists.
So I was like, that's hot garbage. That's hot garbage.
Yes, that is. That is a kill a lot of stuff card. That's why I kept the resource.
So we're looking at 4 to 9, which makes 5. That is more
No, so
than.
we have to get
Oh, I
through.
forgot. So that's 3.
So that's 3 on
Then 2
here
goes through here.
and 2 more there.
Yep.
So, but we
we get
did
cool
get
stuff.
through this.
Yep.
So we can look at the top 5 cards of our deck for 1 card and add it to the hand, then shuffle the rest of the search cards into your deck.
Let's do it. 5. I have Gandalf. No. I can't get an eagle to save my life.
Oh, there's 2 cards I want from this.
Exhaust a character control team. You declare it as an attacker to solve its attack against. I'm gonna take quick strike.
Really?
Yeah, I'm gonna take quick strike. Yeah, those I can't afford right now. Hey, what did you pull?
So over here, these are what I pulled.
Okay.
And these are the 2 I'm looking at keeping. And it is most likely the Song of Travel, which I am going to keep.
Okay.
So the Song of Travel attaches to a hero, and that hero gains the blue spirit icon. So resource icon. So that means I'll have more blue resources.
Okay.
Which is something I want, so that's what I'm keeping. It's like, I like the other cards, but that's a card. Oh, come on.
There it is.
There we go.
Okay. And you discard that one. Okay, cool. All right, so.
All right. So now, against the orcs, I can actually defend for you with Baragond.
Okay.
He's Sentinel.
Okay.
So
All right, so you're gonna defend with him.
Yeah, so I will do that. So.
Okay. And they get a card.
Yep.
What fun are they doing? Shadow. Attacking enemy gains +1/+3 instead if the attack is undefended. So they are doing 3.
So they're attacking for 3.
Yep.
My defense is 4. So it does nothing to me.
And it says if after Baragon defends an attack and takes no damage, reduce the defending player's threat by 1.
So I get to put my threat deck down by 1.
Nice.
And leave the shadow card just in case.
So
okay. Those things.
Okay.
But technically the shadow cards don't go away till the end of the phase. But so now you get to attack and kill the orcs.
Oink. The orcs are dead.
Orcs are dead.
Okay. So now we can discard. All right.
Okay, and now I'm also going to spend 1 resource to heal Fallon by 1.
Thank you. All right. So raise threat.
So, raise your threat.
Change this.
Refresh all your cards.
Give you the Boyd.
So Williador takes 2 more. See, this is why you need to try and get to the.
I know, yeah.
Well, and like this coming round, we'll make it there, and we've gotten rid of some stuff, so that's good. All right. Back to gain resources.
Okay. Yep.
And
1.
Draw a card.
Ding dong, the orcs are dead. I got the Horn's Cry. This event, all enemies gain -1 fight until the end of the phase. Valor action. Don't know what that means. Choose a player. Each enemy engaged with that player gets -3 until the end of the phase.
So Valor action is an action you can do when your threat becomes 40 or higher.
Okay. That's a cool card to help, especially against
Yeah,
a
so
kill
it's
troll.
a decent card right away, but if your threat starts getting up too high, it's a really good card.
Okay.
So,
All right. Well, that should.
and the card I found was Hasty Stroke, so cancel a shadow effect that just triggered during combat.
I like this deck. It's so helpful. So, what do you
So I'm
what you
going to
doing?
spend one resource on Rhosgobel to put the Spirit of Travel there.
Yep.
So now she also counts as blue resources. And then I think, yeah, we're going to spend the one on Glorfindel to heal up Fallon again.
Thank you. Okay.
All right, so any cards you want to play?
Is there any cards I can play? Let me see. Secret Vigil. So this is attaching to animals. I think this time I might want to hold one. I got two cards. One, if an enemy comes out, I can take their threat down. And
Yeah, so
two,
just so you know, the attachment can only be played next round. It can't happen during the quest phase. So the
right.
Secret Vigil,
When it's declared though, right?
uh,
Oh, the threat doesn't go down as soon as we do it. Okay,
no.
okay, okay.
No, it goes down once the enemy's, yeah, gone and stuff.
Yeah, the Ministerious Knight is not ready to come out yet. Neither is the Marksman of Lorien. I think I'm kind of where I am.
Alright,
Yep.
that's not bad either. Save up the resources.
Yep.
Alright, so again, we just have 2 in the staging area, and we should make it through this round, so that'll be good. Alright, so we will do our same, well, so we're going to put in Glorfindel, so that's 3. We will also put in Rossiel
That's
for the
5. And then the
5.
1/6.
And yeah, we'll put in Williador for 6. I'm not going to put in the Enladris
Okay.
Caregiver just in case that
Yeah.
treachery with exhausted characters take 1 damage shows up or
Okay.
things like that, because then it's just dead.
Yeah. I'll
So and
do.
we don't, yeah, we don't need to overquest because extra progress doesn't do anything. So
Uh. Okay. Then you just want to stick
yeah,
with 8.
yeah, 8 to 2 should be good.
Okay. Do it.
All right.
Here comes one with
Hey,
13
Steven.
threat. uh,
Some more bats. So
they take a damage.
only eagle characters or characters with ranged, but
Yep.
you actually have some ranged stuff now, so.
I do.
And number 2, a new location. So each player must exhaust a hero they control to travel here.
Okay, so that is 2, 4, 5.
5. So that is 3 progress, which is enough to make it past this.
Yay!
So we've. Come on. Really? There we go. So 2A. So the eagle's health has grown worse, but you have at last arrived at Rhosgobel, where Radagast examines the bird. He then asks you to head out into the wilderness to find the healing plant Athelas. Meantime, any healing lore supplies your party has at its disposal could be used to assist in comforting the eagle until you return. So, now the back of it is we need 12 progress. And response, after the quest phase begins, the first player may place X damage tokens on Williador to look at the top 3 cards of the encounter deck. Reveal and add one of those cards to the staging area and discard the other 2. So X is the number of players in the game. So we can add damage tokens to Williador to go look for the Athelas cards, which are in the encounter deck. And there's 4 of them.
And we just need
And
to
they
find
help.
one?
No. So, each of the Athelas cards will, technically in the next stage of the quest, once we get past stage 2, we need to have claimed enough Athelas cards to heal up Williador completely. If we don't, we just automatically lose.
Is that the only way to heal him?
No. So as you see, also in here, forced after a card effect heals Williador, remove that card from the game.
Okay.
So that's why I won't be using my hero to heal Williador.
Okay.
So now, if we want, we can travel to a location. So we should travel to Rhosgobel.
Yep,
So
I
we
agree.
can heal up Williador.
And you can get super pumped.
So, and then once this goes, I can get extra
Yep.
willpower for some stuff.
Yep.
So we've done that. So you'll take the little bats.
And I'll defend with Bard. I'll defend with Bard. Only because I got the horseback archer who's ranged.
Yeah. And the horseback archer can kill them.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. So.
Alright, turn over. No effect.
No, okay, because I was going to speak. Please say no effect. I forgot how treachery cards work. Oh, let me not get rid of it. Sorry. Alright, so then shoot him and he's
So
dead.
that's 1 attack to your 2 defense, nothing happens, and you just kill the bat.
He did.
Bats are gone.
Alright. Hooray.
Alright, so end of the round. We refresh everything. Put up your threat. And Williador takes 2 more.
Bird. Okay.
So since I know what the scenario is, each Athelas card will heal 5 on Williador.
Okay, we just gotta find it. Okay.
We gotta find them, and also he can only be healed up to 5 by a single effect. So each card can do a max of 5 healing to him. So that's why, at the time being, we need at least 2 Athelas cards before we want to progress.
Okay. Alright.
So
basically this round is finding Athelas and then but I mean we gotta get the 12, so we'll be pushing for that, but the goal is to find the Athelas card.
We'll be slowly going for that.
Right.
It's like
we'll kind of pull back if we get too crazy.
Yeah, because I have one. Yeah, because I have 1 card in hand, which is the LotR of Imladris, which once we start the next round, I can use this to heal 5 damage off of Williador.
Oh.
It says heal all damage from that character, but Williador can
5.
only do a max of 5.
Yeah. So if we get him down to 5, we got to guarantee. Okay.
Well, we have to get a Athelas card at least before.
Yep.
So the more of the cards we have, the better our options are. So.
Makes sense. So I gained resources. Card.
And
I have
draw a card.
Blade Mastery. Choose a character until the end of the phase. That character gains +1 attack and +1 defense.
You're finding all your events.
I can't find a stupid eagle. This deck has eagles in it, right?
Yes, I have told you this before. The deck has, if I count this again, let's see, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It has 10 eagles in it.
And I can't find a single one. Again.
This always happens to you.
It does.
There's a fifth of your deck is eagles, and yet you can't find the eagles.
Okay, so I drew that. What'd you draw?
So I drew another Test of Will, which is nice. That's something that I want around.
Very, very nice. Hey, Steven, what's going on? Pull up a chair. Yeah, we're doing great. Happy birthday, by the way.
Yeah, happy birthday, Steven.
Happy birthday, Steven.
It's kind of sad that you had to skip your Couch of Death Killforth game on Sunday, but I see you've rescheduled.
Yeah, we're gonna play next Sunday. So it's gonna be good. It's gonna be good. Hey, LotR, how's it going? Pull up a chair.
Hey, LotR.
So, what do
Alright,
I
so
do? Not these two yet. Not that one, because that's just. But I need an eagle to make this work. This is, Terry, you're right. This is the equivalent of me rolling dice right now. I can't find an eagle to save my life.
It is. I mean, you could always get. I mean, as nice as it is, you could always put out like the Marksman of Lorien or the Knight if you want. I mean, it's better to save their effect. So you could get out the support of the eagles for when you find an eagle.
It's like it's taunting me. That's what it's doing.
It's like you could do that, or you could just save.
And then,
or you could just save.
No, I'll throw it out because because there could be a wild chance in hell that I'll find it and I won't have enough resources. So I'm also thinking like I was thinking of doing the Horns Cry, but I need to the area. No, I don't have that.
So the event you can play during any phase.
Okay.
So it's like you can play that during the combat phase, basically.
Okay. All right. Cool. Then I'm good. You're up.
All right.
Actually, let me.
So
I guess it doesn't matter. I'm all tactics. Go ahead.
Yeah. So at the moment, I'm gonna spend these 2 resources to play this, so I can heal 5 damage from Williador.
Okay.
So this card is now removed from the game, so it does not go into my discard pile.
How do? Oh, because of the card says so. Yeah.
Yeah, because any card that affects heals Williador has to be removed from the game.
Eagles are heavy. They settle to the bottom of the deck.
Oh, Dan.
Anything else?
I don't think so. I'd rather leave the resources for the Test of Will or Hasty Stroke in case we need them.
Okay.
We don't particularly need Arwen at the moment.
Okay. Yeah, because we're
the extra defense.
Yeah, we're looking for the.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
All right. So on to questing. So again, I think we just have 2 in the staging area.
Yep.
So we don't need to progress too fast in here. It's like we'd like to get through Rhosgobel, just so you know it's finished with. But
yeah, so mine is the typical. Mine will just be 3.
Yeah, so mine again will be at least 3 because of Glorfindel, because he doesn't have to exhaust a quest.
All right.
So now the thing is,
it's 12.
Yeah, we'll we'll also send Rossiel for now.
Okay. So that's 8. So
yeah, that's good enough.
Banking at about an 8. Okay. All right.
So now the other thing is, after the quest phase begins, we can place damage. Technically, it has began, so we should have done this first, but we'll see.
Yeah,
so we can.
So
we can put damage tokens to look at the top 3 cards of the encounter deck. 1 gets revealed and added to the staging area, then the other 2 are discarded. So do we want to do that?
How does the plants work? Is it once it's revealed, or if we don't?
So the Atlas cards are guarded, so they'll have another encounter card on top of them that we have to get through first. So either an enemy to defeat, a location to travel through, or just a treachery card to deal with.
Okay. What do you want to do?
Then once I think we probably should do that.
Let's do it.
Just
1, 2.
so all right. So 2 damage on Williador.
Yeah, I put 6.
And then we get to reveal the top 3 cards of the encounter deck.
Okay.
So
Oh, where'd that go? You
oh,
put them in
I
your
just
hand?
did. Yeah, they went to my hand.
Okay.
So
Ooh, look,
one of
nothing good.
these one of these gets added to the staging area. The other 2 are discarded. Well, now we definitely don't want the exhaustion, so that's just not a thing that we. Well,
No.
let's see.
We don't want that.
we don't want that. So, the Driven by Shadows, each enemy and location has +1 threat until the end of the phase. There's no cards, so
It gains surge.
it gives some extra threat.
Well, there's a place here, so it's not going to surge.
Yeah, it's not going to surge. It will add at least 1 to 3 threat, depending on what other cards come up. So there's that. Or there's the Chieftain.
No.
So...
No. I hate him so much.
Yeah, I figured we probably wouldn't. So that leaves the Driven by Shadow.
Yeah. So
as the one that stays.
So let's say discard him, and then we could chat about this if you have thoughts.
Well, do you really want 2 damage to every exhausted character?
No, I don't. I'm just opening the floor for discussion.
That's not even... yeah, that's not an option.
All right. So this goes. Is this part of our 2, or is this?
No, this is not part of our 2.
Okay. All right.
So this is just an extra card that's added. So I do have the cancel when revealed effect, but this is honestly not the
bad.
worst card.
Yeah, save it for another one.
Oh, yeah.
I'd say save it for another one.
Dan, I did not curse Canje. What are you talking about here?
I tried to run, but she made me like the game. All right, so let's draw our 2.
All right, so here we go. 1.
When revealed, the player with the highest threat attaches the card to one of his heroes counts the condition. Attached hero does not ready during the refresh phase unless you pay 2 resources from the hero's pool.
So that does have to go onto one of your guys.
Sure.
There are 3 cards in my deck that will get rid of that card. So
yeah, I'm
hopefully
trying to think
one of them.
Of who is. It says a hero, right? Not a character.
Yep. Damn it. So you probably either want to put it on Theoden or Bard.
Throw it under Bard. Yep.
All right. So Bard will not technically refresh if you use him.
Yep. That's
and number 2.
And number 2.
1 damage to every exhausted character. Yep. Now, that's not horrible, I can deal with that.
I could deal with it too.
Yeah, it's like it's only 2 of them. That's not the worst thing ever that can be.
That's not awful. All right, so it's just 3.
Good news. 3 threat.
Good news, everyone.
Yeah, good news. We only hurt ourselves a little bit and only took 3 threat there.
So this has 2 on it.
So this is 4 progress, but we made 5.
Wait.
So
God, that's threat.
We completely made it through here.
Yeah.
And we actually put 1 progress on here. So we did get through here. So the good news with this is, this now goes into the victory display.
Yep.
And it's forest traded.
Yep.
So now any forest traded locations, Rhosgobel gets +2 willpower now.
She is powering up.
She'll be at 4.
All right.
So now, I mean, we can travel to the Great Forest Web.
There's really nothing else
we might as well.
Yeah, there's really nothing else.
Yeah, there's no enemies. It doesn't hurt us if we exhaust a character right now. So
yeah, so let's do
I figure let's go do that.
I'll exhaust that.
And then we can just
A character,
Exhaust,
a
Paragon.
character, or a hero?
A hero. A hero.
Okay. Cool. Say it and exhaust.
Alright. And that's everything there.
That was a
So
pretty decent
put up our
round.
threat. Yeah. Williador gets 2 more. So
I think I forgot to put damage on him, unless you did.
no, I did.
Okay.
I just put it on.
Okay. Not the 2, the 1 from the card, the treachery.
Yeah, no, I.
Oh, you
Oh,
did
he
the.
needed one. Oh,
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah.
He was. There we go. He's at 9.
Yep.
Alright, there we go.
All right.
Alright, add a resource.
Okay. We're pulling for an
And
eagle.
draw.
We're pulling for an eagle. And survey says. Nope. I got
No,
everything.
you drew another event, didn't you?
I got everything I started with. I have every card I started with that I mulliganed.
Oh, that's great fun. All right.
And what did you get?
So I drew the other Desperate Defense. So after Sentinel characters declares Defender, it gets +2 defense. So, I mean, I'm not at our stage right now. I'm not really worried about this, and we need to do some healing. So,
Yep. So
I'm going to discard this to heal
thank you.
Talon by 1, and I'm spending Glorfindel's resource to heal Rhosgobel by 1, because her being at 2 is a little bit worrying for me.
Okay. Anything else?
Uh,
Been
I
hanging on
think
to Arwen.
yeah, I know, except for I don't need her. That's the thing. Because we don't really need the extra questing power.
Okay.
Like, I think I'm gonna save Arwen for now, because also there are some cards that could just... Yeah...
The indecision. The indecision.
Like, I technically have enough money to pay for everything, but I think I'd rather not
Say it.
at
Yeah,
the moment,
bank it.
just in
Bank
case
it.
other
Yeah,
stuff comes
that
up.
makes sense. All right. With my myriad of cards that I have that do nothing for me because they're all events, and these 2 situational ones that I can't put out there, or an enemy to attach anything to, I think I might not be doing anything. So I'm good.
I was like, again, if you wanted to, because you can't use Bard as much right now. Well, you got the resources to pay for Bard, so...
Oh,
I'm
that's
like,
right. That's right. So I'll do 1, 2 to get rid of this card. Yep.
no, it has to be from that hero's resource pool, and it only lets you refresh the card. It
Oh,
doesn't
I
get rid
can't
of
get
the
rid of it.
conditional
Okay,
attachment.
then it is what he's not exhausted.
Yeah.
We're good. Okay. I'm good. So let's go on the questing.
Witcher Dan, that's a new one.
Cool.
I'm not sure what you're coming up with weird things, Dan. All right, so we will put in Glorfindel and we'll put in Rossiel. So that gets me to 7. Just on
Oh,
my
that's right, because
own.
she's 4 now. Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
Because
You gonna throw the eagle in or
yeah,
not
because
yet?
our current... No, because I don't want him to take more damage accidentally from
Okay.
other cards.
All right. So I'm gonna do my use of 1, 2. So that's 9. I think we're hovering really well at like 8, 9-ish area.
Yeah, but the thing is, we can't progress too fast through this because we need to find
Yeah, I
the
know.
Athelas cards.
So we have no threat.
So we have no threat, which is, I mean, that's good
Scary?
in some ways.
Yeah, it's like it's
But
scary, but
I'm really... So do we... Okay. As much as I
that's
don't want to put more
scary.
damage on him, I think we need to find those cards
Okay,
though.
go for it. Go for it. Put 2 on them.
So that's 2.
Yeah.
I
That's
might be
really
discarding
scary.
Arwen. I might be discarding Arwen to get one of that off later.
So 1,
So
2, and
2,
3.
3.
Hey!
There we go.
So
this is so this is the one we're gonna keep.
Yep.
Oh,
Trash.
and thank God. So thank God we got rid of the Hummer horns, because you might not remember that card. But after it engages you, you deal 5 damage to a single hero, which is basically an auto kill. There's about 1 character in the main game who can normally survive that.
That's the symbol of me patting the discard pile. We're just gonna put this right.
Good discard pile. So
Okay.
this is guarded, so that does mean that it needs a card from the encounter deck in front of it. So
Whatever
we'll
that
just do
card may
that.
be.
Yeah, so and then to claim this, you have to exhaust a hero to claim the objective if it has nothing attached.
Okay.
So
What do we got?
location.
Can it
That's
be
fine.
attached to a location?
Yep, it can be attached to anything.
Okay.
So to get rid of this, we just have to travel here.
Players must discard 2 cards from hand at random. Travel here. Okay.
So
All right. So then that
first
is
there. Oof.
that is that. There are 3 on that one. Okay.
So that is 6 progress.
Why
So we make
6?
it
I thought this
through.
one doesn't count. Oh no, we didn't draw our 2.
Oh, we haven't drawn our 2 yet.
No.
Never mind.
So I was like, how'd you get 6?
All right. Never mind.
Yeah.
So draw the first card.
Yeah.
Yes, Dan, it's a term of endearment. All right. So first one, the Great Force Web. All right, that's not bad.
2. Nothing horrible. Nothing horrible. Nothing horrible. Hey!
Oh, another one.
Nothing horrible.
So,
Nothing horrible. Nothing horrible.
When revealed, each player discards all events. All right, you know what? No, that's a cancel.
Please. Thank you.
That's why we keep that card. That is why this is here.
Thank you. Thank you.
So this one is now loose.
Yep.
So in the staging area, so we can exhaust a hero to claim that.
Yep. So this is a 9 to 5, which is a 4. 2 of it goes to this.
2 of it goes there.
And then 2 goes there.
So, all right. So this goes away.
Yep.
So
and there's no threats. I'm so afraid of this deck right now.
So, since we probably want to travel to the Necromancer's Pass,
we have to discard 2
I
cards.
am actually the first player does, which is me.
Do you want to
So
do it
before
now?
we do that,
I was going to ask if you wanted to do it now or if you wanted to do it when it was my turn, since I have like a handful of crazy. But
except for what I'm going to do is I'm going to discard Arwen.
Okay.
Actually, no, I'm not going to discard Arwen since I'm going. It doesn't matter which card. To heal 1 point of damage from Williador.
Does
And
that
then
mean
because
you lose the card?
I lose this card.
Okay.
But since if we travel to that pass, I'm going to lose all my cards anyway, I'd rather just use them.
Okay. Okay.
And then this way you get to keep all of your events.
All right.
All of your cards.
All right.
So then we can travel here.
All right. So it said you must discard 2 cards. You just did 1.
So I'll just discard
just the whole hand.
That's the only other card I have. So that's it.
All right.
So we've done that. Let me just check for guarded.
Lost a hero
when we can claim it.
It says if it
Objective
has
remains
no
in the
encounters
staging
attached,
area.
then attach it to that hero.
Once all encounter cards are dealt with, players can claim this in the manner. So we can claim these 2 Athelas cards.
Okay, we just have to exhaust, right?
Yeah, you just have to exhaust the hero.
Them right away, right?
We know we aren't.
Okay.
They will get used when we get to stage 3. So they are attached to one of your heroes. So I'll put one onto Baragond for myself.
I'll put one onto Theoden.
I'll put it onto like Thalon or something, because remember there is that one.
The problem, the thing that worries me about Thalon is that one card, but sure, I'll attach it to him. Sure, for sure.
Well, the thing is, because they count as an attachment,
Oh,
there's
sorry.
the one
Yeah.
treachery that will hurt your guys if you have no attachments.
Okay, that's fair. I think the other thing that I'm thinking of is the other game we played where if you got hit, you lost it. And that's where I was like, I don't
Yes,
want to lose
that
it. I
that
don't
was
want
a
to lose
yeah, that was a different attachment. These ones don't just go away if we get hurt.
Okay, cool. That'll work for me. That'll work for me on Talon. Okay, cool.
All right. So that's everything.
Yep.
We just go straight to refresh phase.
Refresh. Yeah,
So increase your threat by 1.
got it.
Williador goes to 11.
Come on, birdie. All right, and raise resource and draw card. Eagle, eagle,
Yep.
eagle. Wow, I drew 12 cards. Awesome. So let me take these up, flip them back over, and put them back on the deck as they're supposed to be. There we go. All right, then I'll draw one card. Hey,
There you go. You found an eagle.
I found me an eagle. All right, so I'm gonna spend 2 to put him out because I think it after an attack. So I'm just gonna use him for shield power. He's not gonna attack anybody. Yeah, because it says in which he defends, but that I can take his defense without exhausting him. Right? The support of the Eagles card.
Yeah, you can do that. You could also just use them to attack, or I mean, you honestly have enough resources to keep them around.
Yeah, I think it's just more as like if I can add to
Yeah.
Theoden gets 6. So I think that's pretty cool. For that stupid troll. Alright. Okay, cool.
You
Well,
keep assuming there's a troll. I never said that there was a troll.
I saw a troll and we discarded one. There is
No,
one
no,
there.
we discarded the orc chieftain.
There was another one that we saw. It was like a 6 health one. Was that the chieftain? I saw it.
That was the chieftain. That was not the troll.
I don't believe you. I don't believe you. Let me see. Where is it? Where is it? That's the chieftain. That orcs. Orc. There it is. Dulgador Beastmaster. That's the one.
Yeah, that guy.
All right, cool. What did you get?
So I got this little attachment that is attached to a hero. They get -1 willpower.
Okay.
So I can exhaust this card to look at a shadow card that was dealt to an enemy attacking myself.
Okay.
So this is specifically to go on to Baragon because he never quests anyway. Because he's got 0 questing power.
That sounds awesome. All right, so yeah, I paid to
so
put the eagle out, and I think that was it for me.
yeah, and I just paid the 1 to put that out.
Okay.
So.
Right. Yeah, because I think everything else I have are events. Okay, cool. So
All right. So now the next choice. So,
do my usual.
well, do we want to search through the encounter deck for more?
He's at 11. I'm already scared.
Yeah, I'm like, I figured let's just leave it.
Yeah.
Until I find one of my other healing cards again, we might want to leave that.
Yeah.
So
Should I quest with him?
I wouldn't, because it might add some more. We don't really need it.
Okay. Well, I think like we're good, right?
Yeah, it's like we're currently good. It's like we'd like to find a third Atlas if we can,
Okay.
but we don't really need to like add Williador in at the moment.
Okay.
Would be my
All right. So I'm doing.
assumption.
So I'm doing 2.
All right, we will do our usual
Get 7.
7.
Yeah. So we might as well just keep this at 9. It's where we are right
Yeah,
now. And
nine's working for us.
there is 2 on there right now. Okay.
Yeah. All right, so first card. Another Necromancer's Pass.
That's 5. Yeah.
And oh, actually, sorry. The Necromancer's Pass is not a forest location, so we are at 7. My
Oh.
mistake.
Oh, I thought it was in the victory display.
It has to share a trait.
In the victory display, right? Let me
But the
reread the
trait in the
card.
victory display is just forest. Necromancer's Pass does not have the forest trait.
Oh, an active location needs to share a trait with the victory display. Okay, I misunderstood.
Yes.
All right, so we're at 7.
So we're at 7. Oh, no. Come on.
7 for
And
7.
7 for 7. Oh, that's not good.
Yeah. All right. Well, we
Well,
don't. We even out.
and there's not that many locations in this encounter deck either.
All of them.
Well,
Oh
all right.
no! Oh no! I got
So,
kicked out.
oh,
I think
what happened?
Thingamadoo Hickey crashed. Uh-oh.
No,
I think Steam
I'm
crashed. Hold
still.
on. Oh, it'll kick you out.
Oh, there it goes.
It'll kick you out.
No.
It's got an autosave, so let's see where the autosave last saved. Where did the autosave last save? Oh, it was previous. We're good. We're good. We're good. We're good. Invite you. And I am in your spot. Did you get the invite?
Uh, let me just. Oh, there it is.
It just stopped right before the 7 for 7. So we should be good. Let me pull those out. Okay.
There we go.
Let us share a team. Team die will be promoted. All right.
There we go.
All right. So everything's back to where it was before.
Okay.
No, Canje, why are you scared? There's no dice to roll.
Okay.
There is dice
So
to roll. It's called a deck. All right. So I guess that's it, huh?
yeah. Okay. Come on. Why is my little mouse having a? There it goes. It's like, no, I don't. Why is there a little refresh all button next to my mouse?
I don't.
Okay, well, hopefully that does nothing.
Don't click
Oh,
it.
I'm my re. Oh, our resources are. Ooh, there's some.
You're seeing some
Yeah, our
jankiness.
resources are off.
Ours? No, mine's fine.
No, my resources aren't showing up right.
113.
I'm seeing like 423.
Yeah, you got 113. I have 412. Exit out and come back in.
Yeah.
Gotta love when Steam crashes. And I'll.
Here, I can
Yeah,
find you.
and you know the password.
Let's try that again. Why are you still looking funky?
Is it messed up?
It's still looking a little weird for me. I'm not sure why. And it's here. Can you set me to change stuff?
Go for it.
Yeah, it's not letting me change my resources.
Okay, so 1 second, folks. I'm gonna save this, do a reset of Tabletop Simulator, come back in, and we'll continue. So we will be right back. BRB.
Alright, just
All
make sure
right,
I
we
can.
are back, and everything is as it should be. Isn't Rob an IT? Get out of here. We don't need no Rob. We don't need,
You don't need Rob.
we don't need no Rob. All right, so we did the
Alright.
universal IT thing. We turned it off and on again.
Yes. Yes, we did.
All right, so there's really nothing to do.
Yeah, we made no progress, and nothing else happened, so it's kind of left the way it is.
We ate a sandwich. So that is where we left off. All right.
It's not great.
Raise threat, change level, throw over here. Bird takes 2, so he's at 13. All right. Gain resource and draw a card in here. What we got?
Come on. That's not the
Hey,
card
look, I
that
got
I
another
needed.
event.
Kind
Fabulous.
of hope we get some enemies so you can actually do something.
What did you get? A good harvest? Name
A card that I don't need.
What's a sphere?
So, like the green lore, the blue spirit, the red tactics, or the purple leadership. So it's the icon on your heroes
Okay.
for what resource they get.
Until the end of the phase, you can spend resources of any sphere when paying for cards that belong to the name sphere. Okay.
So that's basically if I don't find that song that gives me the extra blue resource.
You could have said blue. Gotcha.
Yeah, then I could have said anything is spirit resources for now.
So are you good? I don't know
Oh,
what to
and
do with that
actually,
card.
well, I don't need it now, and actually, since we're going to do that, I'm going to heal all of the thing on him from last round.
Yeah.
And I'll say I did that last round, and I'm also going, since I have nothing else to spend my money on at this moment.
Yeah.
I'm just going to do that.
Yeah, I've got... That's the thing. I've got allies I'd like to play, but they're situational allies. And then I've got a plethora of events.
I mean, yeah, at this point. So, however, I just gotta say none of your allies have any questing ability, which would be nice.
I know.
So,
Yeah, I am all but useless right now. All right, so
all right.
let's do what
So
we're
it's
doing.
questing. We can't afford to hurt Williador anymore at this point. So
Yeah. And it's
we have
base
1, 2,
7.
3, yeah, 4, 5. So I'm putting in 6. We need to put in as much as we can this round
My thing is
because we have to make it.
I know but I
If
it's
we don't make it past this Necromancer's Pass, this is just going to get worse
all
because
right.
we're location
All
logged.
right, so I'll go Thalen and Bard.
That's why before we do that, I'm thinking you might want to play one of your other allies just in case for this point.
Well, I've got this guy to fight if you need to. And I've
All
got a
right.
card that the enemy won't
Yeah,
attack me, so I'm
you do
good.
got a
I'm
few
good.
things.
So I'll
All right,
do
so that puts you at
so
1, 2,
that's
3, 4,
5.
5.
Yeah, that puts it at 11.
Puts
That's
us at
not
11.
much more.
You might want to add Theoden in. I'm not kidding. If we do not get past this, we are in
Alright.
trouble.
So is that 3 with him or just 2?
That'd be 3 more. That's why I'm like, you might want to play down like your marksman
Okay.
just to have the extra body.
Alright.
It's like you've got the resources.
Okay.
It's
It's
sad
their
that we don't get
defense is
their.
the thing that I didn't want to like if it's something terrible, but
Yeah,
sure.
but we are past several of the worst enemies in the deck already because we managed to discard them.
Okay.
So
All right.
at this point, you kind of just want the extra body.
All right. So we're at 14.
14.
So we're 7 up.
Yeah, because we need to make it past this, or
All
else
right.
we're in really big trouble.
Let's do it.
All
Do
right,
it.
so 1.
Deal 2 damage to each exhausted hero. Yay!
Yeah, that's not good.
Want to see if I have anything that can stop that with all the 10 billion events I have. Hold on. Nope, I don't.
I don't think you do.
All right. So is it 2 damage or 1?
It's 2 damage. So I'm going to be spending some time healing.
Yep.
Forever.
All right.
That's one of them.
Yep.
And come on. 2. And orcs. The first player chooses a character. Oh. Shit.
Currently committed to a quest. Deal 2 damage to that character.
That's gonna end up being Glorfindel is part of the quest. He's just not exhausted.
Gotcha.
So, and he's got 5 health. He can take it.
Lucky. Lucky. And this creature will take 1 damage.
Yep. And so that added 2. So that gives us 5 progress, which is good.
So 2 of them go here, which gives us 3 on this one.
Yep.
We're at 6.
So we need to travel to something, and
Each player must exhaust 1 hero. All my heroes are exhausted.
We can't do that one. We could do Necromancer's. We could do Necromancer's Pass again because I got no cards worth keeping.
Let's do it.
So it's got the most threat out of all of them.
Yeah. So toss it. So you got 1 card to toss, I think.
Yep, and I don't care because I don't need that card.
All right, then I'm going to take this person, and I'm going to play an event. Yay! Exhaust the character you control to immediately declare it as an attacker and resolve against. Nope, not that one. Where's the one that shuts the enemy down?
I was like, you could just kill it.
I don't know if. Well.
It has no defense.
Yeah, but I don't want it to attack me this round either. So there's one to shut it down.
Well, just use Quick Strike.
That's the one I was looking for. That's why I said I was looking for a specific one.
Okay, that's the one you were looking for.
Yeah. So, boom. It still gets a card, though, right?
Yeah, it's still.
But you don't reveal it. Or you do and it doesn't matter?
It just immediately declared it. Encounter.
Oh, no, 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 no.
Actually, no, it doesn't.
No, it doesn't.
Because you're.
Yeah, I'm
Nope,
attacking.
it doesn't.
Yeah, I'm attacking
So
straight
that
out.
card goes back. Yeah.
Yeah,
So that just goes back on top of the encounter deck.
yeah. And I kill it.
Yeah, you're technically doing this in the engagement phase, the
Oop,
encounter phase. So
dead.
and he goes away.
Okay.
All right. So refreshing. If you
One,
want to
two.
refresh Bard, you have to spend 2 resources.
From his pool, right?
Yep, from his pool.
Okay.
Ugh, come on.
It's like, oof. This isn't looking good.
No, I need to draw a healing card.
Okay, so we get our resources.
Oh, yep.
Bard.
Draw a card. Come on.
Gandalf.
Not the card I need, but Gandalf might be. What does Gandalf do again?
At the end of the round, respond after Gandalf enters play, draw 3 cards, deal 4 damage to one enemy in play, or reduce your threat by 5.
Well, which would you like to do?
That's what I'm trying to think. Like, uh, there's no enemies in play, so that's right out. So it's either draw 3 cards or reduce your threat by 5. Let me pay for them. 4, 5. What the?
Like, I wish you could let me draw cards.
I know. I know. Reducing my threat. Reducing my threat is not anything fantastic. Drawing 3 cards might yield me something good, but I'm low on resources right now, and I need to hold it for some other stuff I want to do. So,
Well, it's like you could, yeah, either if you want the extra cards for now, or just to reduce your threat back down to 34. I mean, we're not gonna threat out at this point in time.
or can we thread out at any point in time during this scenario?
Currently, Williador's gonna die before we threat out.
Okay. Sure. I'll draw 3 cards. I feel like this is a mistake, but sure. Let's do it.
Could be, but you never know.
3 cards. Hey, look, an eagle. So I'm gonna throw. Oh, and another Gandalf.
and other
Okay.
Gandalf.
So I drew 3 cards. There's a card I have that. Yeah, it's this one, the Thicket of Spears. That's the one I was looking for last time, which made it so they couldn't attack. But I still have another quick strike just in case I need it to kill them straight out. So,
Oh, that's good.
is it every eagle or just one? Exhaust support of the eagles to choose an eagle ally. Okay, I'm good. I'm good. Your turn.
All right. Since I have all the money in the world, I'm just actually going to play this Curious Brandy Butt card.
Okay.
So normally I wouldn't pay for him because he has a response that after you travel to a location, he gets put into play from my hand for free.
Or any player's control. Cool. Okay.
But
Hey,
since I have
Matthew.
all the resources in the world and no cards, I might as well just play him.
Just put him out there. Hey, Matthew, what's up? Pull up a chair. All right, so where? Okay,
All right,
that's where we
so
are.
we're back to questing.
Do we gotta go all in
So
again, huh? Yeah, sure. Let's do it. Because
yeah,
I got the quick strike card.
So 1,
And
2.
I'm also using
Okay.
Gandalf because Gandalf is 4.
Yeah.
So
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 on my side.
So with the each hero, hero. Okay, so I've got 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and Gandalf is 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we've got 19.
Ooh, that's gonna be too much.
I could pull back the
'Cause
4, or I could
well, it's
actually,
like you might as,
I can
well,
actually
it's
let me
like,
pull back. Let me pull back Theoden, and that'll be 3 going back. So just pull 3
where
off
does
of
that
that.
bring us
That's
to?
16.
So that takes us to total max 12. We
Remember,
be
there's
6, and that's 8. That could still push us over. And
is
if we
that
go over,
is that bad?
yes, Ashley. So I
Oh,
know what happens. So I'm just gonna show you this. I know what this card is. So the final objective quest is when revealed, you heal 5 wounds from Williador for each Athelas you
you just
control.
have to do it.
If he's
Oh,
completely healed, you win.
if he's not, you lose.
Uh, if
I
not, you
see.
lose.
I see.
So we can't progress this turn
Because he
until
needs one more. Thinking
we
plant.
need one more Athelas card.
That is trash. Okay, well then let's pull back another
Yes.
3. We'll pull back another 3. How about that? That'll
So
pull
what does
us
that
at
take us to?
13. 13 to 4.
So that
13
gives
minus
us
2 would be
8.
11.
Okay, so there's.
So it's 8, 9, 10. So we'd be 3 over at this point.
Okay,
Plus whatever else is coming out of here, right?
that should be okay. Okay, 4,
6,
6,
which would be
12.
7
That
over, plus whatever's coming.
so that should be okay. It's like I hope.
All right, let's do it.
All right.
It's the plant. It's the plant. When revealed, deal 1 damage to each character without any attachments. I'm good. Oh, character.
So that's characters. So that's all characters.
So my Windlord, my next eagle's gone. So you. Yep. What about you?
Okay.
The curious guy
Yeah,
got it.
Yep.
All right.
Okay, come on. We actually give me an enemy. Give
Yeah.
us an enemy.
Yeah.
Come on.
2.
Okay, take
That's
the
not bad.
location.
That's not bad. So we're at 7, 6, 5. So 5 makes it here, so we're at 11.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah.
That's. Okay, I swear to God, there's not that many locations in this deck. Why?
So
Okay,
do you want to travel to a location, or
I think we need to. Well,
you could put the forest?
yeah,
Well,
we need to so we can have progress going somewhere else. And if we do the Forest Grove, we can search the encounter deck for another Athelas
and add
objective
it to the
card.
staging area, then shuffle. Yep, let's do it. So we could do that now, right? After the players
No, that's
explore.
after it's explored.
Oh, okay. All right.
So, and technically, my little Brandy Buck guy goes onto the bottom of my deck now because our location was explored.
Okay.
So
And
that's the trade-off for him being free.
okay.
So I just need to move my.
Need some help?
Come on.
Got
There we go.
it. There we go. All right, cool.
There we go.
All right, so
All right. Well, Gandalf goes
yep,
away.
yep, refresh and Gandalf goes away.
Oh.
He gets 2 more, so now this is getting
Yeah.
dangerous.
Yeah, I need to find a healing card. Oh,
Raise
this is
threat.
not good. Yeah, I did.
Draw
All right.
resource. Draw a card.
Oh, and shit. Before we did that, I need to spend the one resource from him to heal someone.
Yep, thank you.
So there we go.
Alright, so I got another event.
Well, I can get rid of your condition attachment.
Sure.
So I'm gonna do that because I got nothing better to do.
This is unseemly.
All right, so that
I-
attachment card goes to the discard pile.
yeah, I threw it up there.
Oh, this is not good. Mm.
No, we gotta
Alright, I'm
hedge our
gonna
bets.
spend.
We gotta hedge our bets on this.
Yeah, I'm gonna spend one more to heal up. Rhosgobel for one. Come on,
Man.
deck.
So we just have
I
to
need the healing
explore.
card.
We just have to explore the forest grove, right?
Yeah.
And right now
We
it's
do not want to make any
yeah.
progress.
So right now it's at 4. What's the worst case if we raise threat?
If we don't succeed at questing, that's not horrible.
That's what I was saying. Like,
Like,
what if we? But we have to be careful by how much we fail, though, right?
yeah.
Okay.
So it's like I can put in, if we want, I can just put in Glorfindel and Rhosgobel because that's 7 on its own.
That's 7 on its. Okay.
Yeah, because that's a forest location.
Okay.
So that gets us to 7.
I think that's good enough because we have 4
Well,
plus 3, which is 7, if worst case scenario.
Well, except for nothing. Oh, this is, yeah, I think
Do
we're
you
gonna
want me to
have
put
to.
in Thalen?
No, just in case nothing comes up. I'd rather we raise our threat a little bit.
Come up.
This is not good. Oh.
Oh, this is amazing. It's like we're just kind of playing the averages here. All right. Because I can make it 9 just in case something comes up. Like if a 2 comes up, then we'll even out and get rid of that to get the next one.
Yeah, cause we need to find that Atlas card, but it's no good to us unless I also draw a card to heal.
Yeah. So that's why I was like, do you want to hedge the bets?
I think we almost have to.
Okay, so I'll just add 2 to it. So we're at 9.
Is either we try and do it this round, or else we got about 1 round left.
Yeah, let's do it.
We literally, so we kind of got to.
This.
So we're at 9.
Got this. We got this.
Okay, let's go.
We got this. There's the 2. Okay,
There's
so we're even. So now we need nothing. Now we need like an event or a treachery.
Another one.
That's okay. So we're 2
8.
over. So we're 2 over.
No, we're 1 over.
1 over? Sorry, 2, 4,
That's
6, 8
versus our 9.
Yep, you're right. So there's 1.
That's fine. We made 1 progress. That's fine.
So that was
Why,
the 2.
encounter deck, are you giving me all the This is, I think, all of the locations in the entire encounter deck.
We shuffled. That's just how it's. No one would believe
All right.
it. No one would believe it if it wasn't.
We got nothing else.
So here we go.
This is pretty much the last turn now.
Yeah, he's at 19.
Unless I get really lucky, this is our last turn. All right. Draw a card.
Here we go.
Oh.
Resource to exhaust to heal 3 points of damage on a character. Any player may trigger this action.
I can do that.
Oh, sweet.
I can do that.
We still got some fight in us. Okay.
Well, we barely have fight in us.
All right. Well, I've got the Eagles of the Misty Mountains here. Eagles of the Misty Mountains cannot have restricted attachments. Eagles of the Misty Mountains gets +1 for each face down attachment it has. After
Okay.
it
Hold
leaves
on. Let me do some quick math here. Okay, that can heal for 3. That can heal for 1, so that gets it to 4.
4, which takes it
So
to
that would get
15.
us to 15. So if we search through this location this round, we immediately find an Atlas objective.
Uh-huh.
Oh, but we have to... Shit.
Bottom out. We can do it. We can do it. We can do this.
No, but the objective has a card attached to it.
But if we kill that, we get that card. If we kill the objective.
Yes. Okay, we gotta ride the fine line of getting exactly 2 progress on Forest Grove and no progress on the quest.
We can do this. I have faith in us. So I'm putting out this eagle. 1, 2, 3, 4. This eagle's coming out. Maybe I'll put out Gandalf. You know what? I'm gonna
I
put out
just gotta say,
Gandalf.
what
5.
what cards exactly do you have that we can...
Everything.
I'm looking, like, if an enemy comes out, do we have a way of killing it while it's there? Exhaust. Yes, we can.
Which one?
E quick strike.
Yeah, that should work. And I'm thinking of putting out. I want the.
I think
My thing is I can quick strike. If I
maybe.
put out the Vassal of the Windlord, I can use Theoden as the attacker for 6 damage.
I'm like, as long as you leave 1 resource for that quick strike, because
Yeah, I'm
we
gonna leave
might
one.
need
I'm
that.
gonna leave one. But I need to determine if I'm gonna draw 3 cards, deal 4 damage to an enemy in play, or reduce your threat by 5. I don't think threat is a problem.
Yeah, your threat's not a problem, so you might as well draw the 3 cards.
I'm gonna have my whole deck in my hand.
You will.
Hey,
But
the Rohan
Janet,
Warhorse.
there's the small chance that I can heal 4 damage off of Williador, so if we get 3 Atlas cards, we can win.
Oh my
It's just a
gosh.
really, really specific way of doing this.
Yeah, I should be able to take this guy out. Okay. All right.
Alright,
Let's do it.
so
Put it
on
in
my
play.
turn,
Let's do it.
so I'm playing this.
Yeah.
I am spending a lore resource to
Yeah.
heal 3 points of damage from Williador.
1, 2, 3.
So this now goes away.
You can wait to do the final heal though, right? To get the 1 off.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Can you...
Depending what comes out, yeah, I can use the 1 heal on Glorfindel to heal to get that to 15.
Okay.
But then I lose Glorfindel.
That's what I was like. Can you
Oh.
wait on doing that, or do you have to do it
Yes.
now? Okay. All right.
It's like there is, once we commit to a quest, the encounter cards are revealed 1 by 1, and I can do it in between there because there's some player action.
Okay.
Stuff.
All right. Here we go. So what are we looking at?
So,
2, 4, 6, 8. So you're at 1, and we need 2 more, so 10. So we need 10 precisely right now without any cards being drawn.
We need, well, no, we need
10, right?
to get through that, but then we also this round need to make the 1 progress on here. I think. Maybe?
Yeah, you're right.
If not,
You're right.
we might.
Right.
If we can, it's good. It's like
2, 4.
at the very least, we'll earn ourselves some more turns. But it's like
let's try. Let's try. So we need right now. We're looking at 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. 10 is our number.
I will put in Rhosgobel for the 4.
Okay. All right.
Now I can also put in. That's all I'm gonna put in because I don't know if I want to put in Glorfindel or not because he might go away.
I'm putting in Gandalf for 4, and then Thalen for 2. That gets us to 10.
That brings us to 10.
The problem is what the other 2 cards that come out can ruin our day.
Yes, they absolutely can.
So do you want me to over?
Okay, I'm just trying to. So if we go over,
Right,
the Forest Grove goes first,
right,
and we get to search the encounter deck for the Athelas objective
right.
and put into play and pray to God it is not a location. Because if it's a location, we are
We
slightly
lose.
screwed.
Yeah, yeah. So am I going over to guarantee? Like, should we go over to guarantee this? It sounds like we have to. We have
Yeah,
to go over.
I think we're going for it.
Okay. All right.
'Cause there,
So
if we don't, we're relying on either finding the fourth Athelas card or that I draw another healing card.
all right. So I'm adding. No, I'm not going to add bar. I'm going to add it in 3. So we add 3 more. So we're at
Oh,
13
and then I might as well add Glorfindel then.
for the 3.
For the 3, because if I'm gonna get rid of him.
We're at 16. Let's do it.
All right, we're going for it.
YOLO! Here we go.
All right, everyone, wish us luck.
Here we go. First card. What do we got?
Okay, 1.
2.
Oh, another locate.
1, 2.
Really, deck?
Next one.
2.
Hey,
Oh, we just found the other
we
one.
found it.
All right.
All right.
So this goes on top of it.
But that's okay.
And
That's okay. That's okay. That's okay.
Well, we get to search.
We get to
It's not
search.
quite okay. We get to
Why?
search for the other one.
Yes, that's correct. And if there's not a
'Cause we-
location on the other one, we're good. So we're not screwed yet.
Yes. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12
All
total.
right. So we're
So
4
we definitely
over.
make it through.
So 1. Yep. So we get. Why is this thing sticking?
So that's 2 on there.
Yep. Then I
So
will
this
search
goes
for
away.
this.
So search
Here
for
it is.
the Athelas
Got
card.
it.
And while we're doing that, I'm going to take the player action to spend 1 resource to heal
Yep.
Williador to 15.
Yep,
And
losing your hero.
Glorfindel goes bye-bye.
Okay.
Hopefully your noble sacrifice was worth it.
They cannot be any more locations in this deck. We have to have found them all. So draw the guard.
Draw the card.
Whew. Yes! Deal 2 damage to each wounded character. Uh-oh.
As long as we have... Oh.
I think I might be dead.
Oh.
I think I might be dead. Oh my gosh! Wait.
All of your characters go away.
Deal 2 damage to each wounded character. Do I have anything I can play?
You got anything to stop it?
I'm looking. Respawn after an ally's destroyed. Exhaust 1 eagle. I should have played a damn eagle because I could have brought him back, got it, and won.
Like, do we got anything to stop that at all?
I don't have it. I just have my eagle cards. I should have played an eagle, and I didn't. I went against my gut. So, deal 2 damage to each wounded character. 1, 2, dead. 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 All my characters are dead.
And so I still have 1 left. Rhosgobel's also dead.
Okay.
That's bad.
Do I lose this when I die?
Yep.
Oh, there's
that goes here.
But it's not guarded anymore, though, right?
No.
Oh, but you have to exhaust the character to get it.
You have to exhaust. So I can claim 1 of them.
Yeah.
Because I still have Baragon.
Oh, that is the worst ending ever.
Because it has to be a hero.
Yeah.
And you have no heroes still left alive.
Yep, so you'll get that 1, so you have 2. This defeats. That is the worst card imaginable.
And we lose because he only heals for 10.
Yeah, which means he has 1 health left. 1 wound! Oh my god!
He has 5 wounds left.
Oh, sorry. That was the round. That was the round.
Yeah.
I was about to be hurt. He has 5 wounds left, which. Wow.
Really? What
Wow.
was the next card in the encounter deck? I just want to know now.
Deal 1 damage to each character without any
See, that would
attachments.
have been fine. That would have been
Wow.
fine.
What a finale. What a finale.
Oh.
Was there any more locations in the deck?
Honestly, I don't think so.
Yes, there was one more.
Is there?
Yeah, the Mountains of
There's one
Mirkwood.
more?
Yeah.
And all of the enemy cards are still in there.
This was it was fun. It had a terrible ending. That final card just killed us. We could have won.
Yeah, I think nearly any other card in this encounter deck would, other than the location, would have been fine.
Yeah, only Eagles
Yep,
are,
that would have
yep.
been fine. Yeah, pretty much. I think it is literally any other card would be fine.
So that
Other than
card,
that one.
yeah. Oh well. That's how it goes sometimes. That's how it goes sometimes.
We were so close.
We were
went all
so
out.
close. That's
Just like, I'm curious.
those are those moments when you're alone that you cheat.
Yeah. Yeah, those are the times when you're alone. It's like, nah, that's just
I
random
won
chance.
this. I won this. Don't worry. No.
Yeah, that is literally out of the what? Were there 19 cards left in the deck? There were 2 that would stop
and we
us
just
from
happened
winning.
upon that. Well. All right. Oh my gosh, that was something. So we are going to continue our journey, and this was a nail-biting ending. It really was. But we are going to continue our journey. Go ahead.
Yeah, and now I've tested this healing deck, and I know a little bit what to adjust to it to add some stuff.
Yeah, the
it worked
tactics deck
decently
was,
well.
The tactics deck was good. Just tactics, and just curious. Is there no healing in tactics, like a card that heals me or something?
I can't recall off the top of my head. If there is, like, there's some cards you have to reduce your threat.
Okay.
In here that are tactics, but almost all healing is relegated to lore, so the
Okay.
green.
All right. Yeah, Janet asked you a question. She says, "So, what would you change in your deck, Kate, now that you've played it fully?"
So now that I've played it fully, I need a little bit more card draw in the deck just in case it stalls out like this and I'm not finding what I need. So that's something I need in here, just a little bit more. Also, just on the off chance we needed it, I had some extra cards in my deck for the threat reduction, which I probably don't need, and some cards for some extra defense, which again, I probably don't need. So those will be things that most likely come out. But yeah, the most important thing I need to put in is something that gives me card draw. Like, I do have a couple cards in here for it, but they just didn't show up.
We did make a mistake.
What do we do?
I just thought about it. When I searched and pulled that card, I didn't reshuffle the deck.
Okay, fair point.
I did.
I mean,
I'm
willing to go for it.
I'm saying I'm just being honest. I didn't shuffle the deck because I just searched for I just went in the deck, pulled the card out, and was fine. So.
All right.
So let's give it a shuffle.
Fair shake.
So let's give it a shuffle. I didn't.
Let's see what comes out.
All right, pull it. If it's the same card, this is gonna be hilarious.
To each exhausted character.
Which means that only Thalen would die. No, Theoden would die too. Bard would not. Bard wouldn't die, and they wouldn't die.
The Bard wouldn't die.
But Theoden and Thalen would die.
So that does mean that we would have 2 unexhausted characters to claim the Athelas.
Yes, and then we play. Yep. I think we threw it. I think we threw it away.
Oh, we might have tossed it in the discard pile. Where did we put it?
Go search for it.
So technically, yes. Okay, we won. Since we forgot to reshuffle
I thought about it. I thought about it, and I was like, no, I searched the deck and I pulled it, but I didn't. But yeah. I put it over here next to you. So it's
there we
5,
go.
10, and then mine was, wherever mine went
Yeah,
was
because I'm
15.
like, Rossiel would have still died on my side, but she didn't have an Athelas card to begin with.
Yeah. So it would have been Bard picked it up.
And Thalon had 1, and
Yep.
Thalon would still be alive. Because he would have been at 3,
Thalon
right?
would. Thalon
Oh,
would.
Thalon.
Wait. Thalon would have been. He suffered 2 damage, so he would have been at 2. So then 2 more would have put him at 4, which he would have died and
He would
lost
have
it.
died.
So we'd have lost.
No, we still lost it.
Yeah, we still would have lost. We wouldn't have won. All right, but at least
Oh wait,
we played it fair.
no, because I had 1 on. Did I have 1 on?
You had
I can't remember.
you had 1 on Baragon.
Okay, so I could have claimed the second one then, because it doesn't say only 1 per hero.
Right, but Thalon only had 1, which means
Yes, Thalon.
and Thalon
Okay,
died.
so that one goes back to the staging area.
Okay.
This was the other one that came with that treachery card.
Right.
So that lost.
Yep.
So now we have 2 unexhausted heroes and 2 Athelas cards.
So I would have grabbed 1, and you would have
You
grabbed
would have
1.
grabbed 1. I would have grabbed 1.
And then we would have won. Okay. All right.
And then we
Got
would
it.
have won.
Got it. So we're good.
So we did technically win because we forgot to reshuffle the deck.
And it's important to know that. And if anybody scrubs back and looks at it later, you'll see that I just did a search, grab the card, and pull it out. I didn't shuffle the deck. So we won. Hey!
We did win.
So we did win. But
Hey,
that was
for once the rules mistake went in our favor.
So we did.
Even though it killed nearly just as many characters, but not enough to stop it.
Oh my gosh, I'm so what was the now my curiosity is completely piqued at what the next card was. Okay, we'd have been fine. All right.
Yeah. Again,
Okay.
there was only 2 cards left in that would have prevented us from winning. We just happened to draw the one.
It would have been fabulous. It would have been fabulous if we pulled the same card again. I'd have been like, yeah, we're not supposed to win this game. Sorry, I cut you
that's what
off.
happens.
I cut you off when you were letting Janet know about what you were considering doing instead of card draw.
Hey, I'm happy to, count that as the win.
and usually usually Kate posts her decks in Rob's channel as well, in his Discord as well as mine, so you can always catch all the decks there.
Yeah, I'll post these into Rob's channel because there is a Lord of the Rings channel there, so I'll probably edit the healing one just a little bit more before I post it there, but yeah, they'll both be posted. So yes, but for mine, yeah, it needs some more card draw for if and when it stalls out. So I might be looking at ways to put that in. So that's probably the main thing. For Canji's, it's just Canji's bad luck that he never draws the eagle cards when I give him this deck.
Look how much cards I have to draw to get 1 eagle. That's all I'm saying. So yeah, I like the tactics deck though. I think it's a good intro deck for me, only because I haven't played a deck that has all the different spheres on them. And while I'm getting used to the game, I think that would be an added level of difficulty that would throw me off a little from time to time until I got used to it.
You did play the dwarf deck a couple of times, I think. That one's got more
It's got
spheres
2, right? I think it has 2 in that one.
Yeah.
So, but yeah.
So, but yeah, for beginners or people just learning to play, like single sphere decks they concentrate really well on one aspect. So, as you imagine, the tactics deck is mostly killing things.
Yeah.
Which should have happened more than it did, because there's still a lot of enemies in that encounter deck. Is like, this is not one where I expected us to get location logged, but
look at all of them.
Yeah, it's like I expected us to draw more of the enemies than we did, which was kind of
self madness. Oh, really? That's what you were waiting on. This horrible thing.
Yeah, that was what I was waiting on for you to see.
what a horrible creature. All right, so
But
cool.
yeah, so the tactics deck mostly focuses on attacking and defending stuff to get rid of enemies, so the other decks can do other things. Because as people might have kind of saw with my deck, I didn't really have a lot of attacking power at all in this deck. Pretty much it's Glorfindel and like three other cards in the entire deck that are good at attacking. So I don't attack with this deck. I try and do all the other things.
Okay. Yeah, I think it has it's a strong deck. I like it. I do like it.
Yeah, well, it's getting better. It's good. Yeah, the first initial run through of the deck that I built had 84 cards in it. Then I whittled it down to 69, and then I whittled it down to 58. So we're still working on it.
It's still slowly but surely getting there. All right, let's
Yes,
head
'cause
back up to the
there's too
top.
many cards. You
So,
want all the good stuff.
so thank you so much, Kate, for building these decks and taking the time to play again, so we can get back to this. And
Yeah,
it's
you're welcome.
fantastic. Yeah, we're gonna continue this journey. I'm enjoying the game. So the Hills of Emmenmil is next. So we'll be playing that. We'll be playing that. I'll check. I'll get with Kate, check her schedule to see, what's when she's free. We'll get something scheduled, and we'll continue on the saga. Because now that it's here, I really do want to try all these different ones. The one I'm super curious about is the Grey Havens and what's the other one? There's one other one.
You're gonna
Uh,
have to give me a hint so I can guess what it is.
I think it's a Shadow in the East. I think is the other one that I'm curious about.
Okay.
So I don't know much about them. The just kind of the quick read detail of them was kind of interesting to me. So I'm curious to see how those line up. But that is
Yeah,
all. Yeah, I need to get out of here and get some dinner. So
yeah. Because we
that
can
is
always do those,
yeah.
and we could also play through the sagas at some point
Yep.
if we want to,
Yeah, that'd be cool.
or
That'd be
just
cool.
some of the one-shot scenarios, because there
Yeah,
are some of those as well.
and I think they're working on Alep is at the group is working on adding, or the person is
Yeah,
working
the
on.
yeah, they're the ALIP, which is the a long extended party. It's for anybody who doesn't know, they're a fan community who are making like legitimately new expansions for the game, like full box set expansions of new hero, character, player cards, and new scenarios. They're free to download, and they release like a new set every, what are they at? Like every few months, 3, 4 months or so?
Yeah, I
That's
think
what they're looking
so.
at.
I think
So,
so. I'm looking to see if they put the new standalone expansion for the base one in here, and it doesn't look like it's in here yet, but they'll get it in.
well, I think it might be because if you look off to the left, there is
Ah, there it is. Yeah.
the campaign card. So it's in here. So they're in here now.
Okay. All right. Cool. Yeah, we'll play those. All right, Matthew. Have a good night. Yeah, and I'm gonna get out of here as well, get some dinner, and be good. So, um, uh, thank you, Kate, so much for coming. It's always a pleasure to play games with you, and we'll be playing again on
Oh yeah.
Friday. So,
Yes, we will.
and just to give you all a glimpse of what's coming this week, so it's gonna be interesting. Thursday, Pandemic Legacy. We're going into October, and the world looks like trash. So we're gonna see what happens with that. Friday is gonna be Gloomhaven Digital with Kate, Cynthia, and Jack. See, I said his name right this time. So it's gonna be with Kate, Cynthia, and Jack that we're gonna play through Gloomhaven Digital on Friday. Saturday, I am traveling to visit Steve from One Stop Co-op Shop, and he has this insane idea that he wants to stream all night playing board games. So I might be pulling an all-nighter on board game playing. So that might be happening Saturday. Sunday I'm coming back in. I'm gonna then be turning around and coming back to play Couch of Death with Steven for his birthday celebration. So yeah, yeah. I'm gonna be tired. I'm gonna be really, really tired. So thank you everybody for joining us. Thank you my Patreons, YouTube subscribers, and if you're neither and just coming to hang out, thank you so much for coming. We really, really appreciate it. And we will see you all later. Insert comment or slogan here. I'm crying because I don't want to stream all night. Talk to y'all later. Bye, everybody.
Bye, everyone.